on this Saturday morning, August 28th, 2021, in the Reckmont Newsroom in Naughton. This is the video channel. Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, August 28th, 2021. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Saturday morning, August 28th, 2021. It's 8 a.m. and the Naughton temperature is 69 degrees. Here at 8 a.m. on the Peter channel on this Saturday morning. Top story is U.S. carries out Afghanistan airstrike as capital evacuation effort enters final stretch. Hurricane Ida expected to rapidly intensify ahead of Louisiana landfall. Arbitrary and cruel as Democratic Secretary Supreme Court decision on eviction moratorium. Los Angeles County DA Gascon hammered again for not arguing against release of Robert Kennedy's assassin, Sirhan. 2 Riverside County Marines among those confirmed dead in Capitol airport attack. There is no room to put these bodies, as Alabama's health official says. COVID-19 deaths climb. Contaminant efforts continued on Caldor Fire. China virus begin to evacuate. March on for Washington and Bowdoin presses Congress and Biden. Parents worried after teen assaults new student at Park City School. Judge throws out Governor DeSantis ban on mandatory masks in Florida schools. A journey through Kabul on the day of the fall, when thousands of Afghan refugees show up in Texas. Liberty University students frustrated over campus-wide quarantine. Delta outbreak it tests New Zealand. Zero COVID strategy, but lockdown has broad support at home. 2 Japan after shots from suspended Moderna vaccines. According to Japan government, and Amazon strikes to deal with a firm that buy now, pay later provider. Police identify Randy Hobarth fatal crash victim as protected resident. Houston veteran dies of a treatable illness after waiting hours for ICU bed. 26 COVID-19 cases linked to infected Marin County Elementary School teacher, CDC said. Australia logs record COVID-19 cases driven by New South Wales, and people with Delta variant twice likely hospitalized. NASA and SpaceX launched to the International Space Station. Astro rocket aborts orbital test launch for U.S. military at last second. Peter Joe News Time is 8:03 Sports Time. Boston Red Sox defeat the Cleveland Indians 4-3. Cleveland Cavaliers take Calgary risk with Larry Dent Jr. and Larry Marketing trade. How will Cristiano Ronaldo fit in return to Manchester United? And Molded collaborated with Brendan Logan, Chris Wade make finals on the 3rd try. Peter Joe News Time is 8:03. Take a look at the traffic and transit check. Beep! Shuttle bus is placed at B branch service between Kenmore and Washington Street on weekends for August 29th. Shuttle bus is placed at D branch service between Riverside and Kenmore to the weekend of August 29th from start to the end of the service and signal work. E branch services will be suspended between Brigham Circle and East Street from August 27th and 20th for tracking and intersection upgrades. Cats could use a Route 39 bus and all to the service and streetcar services that East Street will resume on Sunday, August 29th and on the commuter rail. Parkway Line train 1100, 613 a.m. from West Gloucester was operating 5:50 minutes down the gas road between Beverly and North Station due to the necessary National Grid maintenance work. And the fares they are looking good. Mass back a little bit slow before 485 out in the Westboro area. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, Little Star, New Haven area, but otherwise, it's looking good in Southern New England, Northern New England, ditto. Peter Childers' time is 8:04. Time now to take a look at the weather situation. The latest on Ida, 85 mile per hour winds, minimum center pressure 985 millibars, located 24.4 of the north, 85.7 of the west, movement northwest at 16 miles an hour. Latest on Ida, hurricane and tropical storm conditions are end over Cuba. However, Ida will continue to bring periods of heavy rain across western Cuba. Today, that may lead to flash flooding and mudslides, and there's a danger of light threatening and storm surge into the nation Sunday along the coast of the Louisiana and Mississippi within the storm surge warning area. Extremely light threatening into the nation at 10-15 feet above ground. Levels possible within the area from Morgan City, Louisiana to the mouth of Mississippi River. Interest about the warning area should be following investigated by local officials. And I expect to be an extremely dangerous major hurricane when it reaches the coastal Louisiana. Hurricane force winds are expected Sunday in the portions of the hurricane warning area and along the Louisiana coast, including the metropolitan New Orleans area, with potentially catastrophic wind damage possible where the core of Ida moves on shore. Active to protect life probably should be rush circulation in the warning area. And Ida is likely to produce heavy rainfall later Sunday and Monday across the central Gulf Coast from the southeast Louisiana to the coast of Mississippi, Brazil, and then significant future riverine flooding impacts as Ida moves inland. Flooding impacts are possible across the ports of the lower Mississippi and Tennessee valleys. Meanwhile, closer to home, expect cool and less humidity today. Humidity decreases again on Sunday. A sharp cold front pushes through late Monday and early Tuesday with the potential for showers of thunderstorms, and high pressure briefly returns Tuesday with cool and less humidity, tropical moisture with associated with either approaches from the south Wednesday to Thursday, but the uncertainty remains with how far north it will get. Radar shows a crazy situation line of showers of Litchfield County to Long Island, where a couple of flash flood warnings just expired. Some of the showers could spill over the east slopes of the Berkshires toward Norfolk County, where the cool onshore flow leads to a stable environment. It will be difficult for the showers to push much further eastward. The fact that they have a bit out of week in Detroit with early Atlantic activity all but fizzle out. Dew points are currently in the mid-50s to low 60s across much of southern New England, which is dramatic improvement from having dew points in the 70s yesterday. And overall, forecast remains untracked, only minor changes based on observations. Alrighty, forecast goes like this. Partly south climate today, I say 4 degrees. Northeast at about 7 to 10 miles an hour for tonight. Mostly cloudy clouds low at 6 degrees. Light east wind for Sunday. Mostly cloudy clouds 78, low 67 degrees. Common given in the south around 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. Monday, check the showers and thunderstorms main before 4 p.m. Partly south cloudy 85. The low 68 degrees. Chance 35%. For Tuesday, partly south cloudy 85. Low 65 degrees. West at about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Wednesday. Check the showers. Mostly cloudy 79, low 62 degrees. And north was about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance 35%. Thursday, check the showers. Mostly south about 77, lows 59 degrees. Northwest about 7 miles an hour, chance rate is 40%, and Friday, most of the South 77 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour, right on Norton, 69 degrees, and mostly cloudy skies. That's going to be Peter Show Bar News for this August 28th, 2021, on a Saturday morning. Peter J. Wiggins, so we have a good morning, come on, as they do. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well, have a good day.